On today's Daily Slab, we are going to be talking about a Knicks star that has had a roller coaster few seasons in New York. We are also going to be talking about a question that I have been pondering about these random Topps.com sets, and we are talking about a new release of a Topps set for a sport they don't have cards for yet, at least Topps anyways. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab. I am Nate, and our trender for today is Julius Randle. So you'll remember Julius Randle's been around the Knicks for now his fourth season, and when he got over the Knicks, wasn't the greatest first year, and the second year he was an all-star and everyone loved him, and they signed him to a long-term extension, and then he had a pretty rough last year. Still averaged 20 points a game, but was pretty rough sledding last year. A lot of people blamed him for the Knicks' troubles. Well, new year, new Julius Randle, as the 28-year-old is having one of his best, if not his best seasons ever, including, I just saw a tweet about the fact that he's the first Eastern Conference player to average 25-plus points a game, 10-plus rebounds, and 2 made threes or more a game. The first Eastern Conference player ever to pull those off. And here it is, Julius Randle doing it. In fact, he's so good, he had 57 points the other night, and he has led the Knicks to a 5th place in the East, which is impressive. I didn't see it coming. I will not lie. After last year and everything that happened with Julius Randle, I didn't expect a bounce back like this, and yet he has bounced back, and so have his cards. So we're looking at his 2014 Prism base rookie PSA 10. I know it's a base rookie, but they don't have that many tracked Julius Randle cards on card ladders, so you only have a few options, and here we are, a base rookie PSA 10. It's up $22 and 65% in the last year. When most guys' cards are down significantly over the last year, despite how well they've played, Julius Randle is the inverse, going way, way up. So shout out to Julius Randle, 57 points, crazy. His stats overall, crazy. And the Knicks, a fun young team to watch. In our post of the day, you can see this here post from SlabStox and also from the Professional Tennis Players Association. They're coming out with Fanatics and Topps tennis cards. Now, I don't know who's going to be in the set. I don't really know anything about tennis to begin with. I enjoy playing it from time to time, but I don't know much about professional tennis at all. I know the Roger Federers and the Djokovic's and guys like that, but I don't know anything below that. So this is more of me just passing along this information if you haven't seen it. I don't really have any thoughts on it, but it is cool to see Topps acquiring another sport and putting out more cards. NetPro obviously had that Carlos Alcatraz, or however you say his name, one-off release where they release just his cards. We'll see what happens here. NetPro obviously probably a little upset this morning. But it will be fun to see Topps with those, and we'll see what else they branch into in the future. Is pickleball down the line? Is bowling? Stuff like that. We will find out. All right, in What's Hot, What's Not, I've had a question I've been pondering, and I actually asked Jimbo from Jimbro Cards from Kentucky Roadshow on our Dinging Corners podcast on Tuesday about this, but I wanted to rehash it here in case you do not listen to the Dinging Corners podcast, and that is, and if you want to listen, on SlabStox Apple and Spotify pages, you can find it there, but anyways, a question I had. So I opened the 2022 Topps 75th MLB Rookie of the Year Anniversary set. I got 6 boxes. It was a Topps.com online exclusive, kind of like the Topps Logo Fractor boxes, the Bobby Witt Jr. boxes, the Juan Soto boxes. This was a Topps.com exclusive. It was 1 parallel per box. The autograph checklist was pretty fun. It was a lot of, former Rookie of the Year. It's all Rookie of the Year cards, and it's Rookie of the Year autographs as well. You had the potential to hit guys like Julio, like Mike Trout in there. So, pretty fun. So I'm running through them, I'm ripping them, and all of a sudden I hadn't checked out the whole checklist, and then I'm going through my pile afterwards, and I notice an SP on the back of an Aaron Judge card. In fact, I have it right here, and I can show you the card. So it's right there. Get the glare off there. Aaron Judge, and you can see on the back, well, you can't really see it probably, but there's an SP on the number on the left side there. So that's what they look like. As for the regular cards, or the parallels, you know, silver out of 75, so on and so forth. You've got blues out of 25. Got a Jacob deGrom I'm throwing around here, out of 25 there. And so on and so forth. A fun set to rip. One parallel per box. Very fun. Well, I start thinking about that short print Aaron Judge, and I say, I wonder how many there are there. So I did a little bit of math. There's 61 cards in the set total. There's 166 parallels per card. It's numbered 75 and lower. 75, 50, 25, 10, 5, and 1, which adds up to 166 cards. Every single card of the 61 cards has all those parallels. So 61 times 166 equals 10,126 parallels possible that you could pull. At one parallel per box, you have 10,126 boxes in circulation. All right. Now, short prints are 1 in 16 boxes. So I took the 10,126, divided it by 16 for the 1 in 16 boxes, and that leaves us with 632.875. Obviously, you can't have, 4/5 of a card or anything, or 5/6 of a card, but still, 632, we'll round up, 633 short print cards in the set. Now there's an 8-person set here, so 632.875 divided by 8 means that there's 79 different short prints for each player if they made them in equal amounts. So 79. Now, I don't ever expect this Aaron Judge to become something worth more than like $20, right? It's not worth more than $20, and it's not one of those things that I'm interested in long term. But what I am interested in is the Julio Rodriguez from this set, because if there's only 79, let's round up and say the final card, there's a percentage point there. So let's say that Julio has 80, everyone else has 79. So 80 cards, it's out of 80. Maybe not the nicest looking card in the world, but it's still super, super rare comparatively. But nobody knows that, right? But you're not going to see a lot of them in the future. Not all of them are probably going to get pulled unless they do open all 10,000 boxes of whoever bought them. They're probably not all going to get pulled. They might not have all been even sold, all the boxes. And so you have 80 of these, of which maybe not all 80 are ever ripped or ever found. Is this the type of card that in the future becomes wildly valuable because it's like, I've never seen this card, I have to have it? And that's my question. Are these Topps.com releases with some of these random short print cards, maybe not the Crown Collection from the Bobby Witt set because there's no short prints there, there's parallels and stuff, but no non-numbered SPs. But are we going to get to a point where there's like 1 billion Julio Rodriguez rookies, so they're not, they're a dime a dozen, and they are a dime a dozen right now. There's so many. But are we going to get to a point where you could find a sneaky deal on one of these Julio short prints that are super low numbered, where 10, 15, 20 years down the line, when nobody even remembers that the MLB 75th anniversary set even existed, like this is the type of set that's in and out of people's memories really quickly, are we going to get to the point where this card comes up for sale and all of a sudden people are like, what is this card? I've never seen this before. I have to have this. This is one of the rarest Julio Rodriguez non-numbered short prints, yada, yada, yada. Are we going to get to that point? Or am I crazy for thinking that? Because I do think that there is a play here. You can see the last sale. They're between $85, $90, $100. And is this a play? Because it is rare. I mean, we're talking 79, 80 of them out there in the world. And it's from a set that is uncommon, from a set that was a Topps.com online exclusive. You know, I don't know. And moving forward, are there other things like this in Topps.com online exclusives that are going to be worth buying because they are uber rare and people are going to forget they exist? Because I just imagine, like, the inserts from the 90s are really hot today. I feel like if I fast forward in the future that something like that is going to happen. But I could be crazy, so I want you to let me know what you think about it. Do you think that this type of card has potential in the future? Or because there's so many Julio rookies that is just going to be another one of many? Let me know. All right, and in what's happening, we've got SGC submissions coming up on the 30th. It's the 24th today, so if you want to get those out, please get those in the mail quickly. And also on SlabStox.com/grading right now, you can toggle between Pokemon cards and regular trading cards, so you can get your $12 instead of having to get refunded. You can choose it there. $12 for a Pokemon card, $18 for your trading card, and you can get your submissions in today. Get them out in the mail and get them ready to be graded by the 30th. If you want to check that out, again, SlabStox.com/grading. All right, thank you everyone for listening to today's Daily Slab. If you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Actually, scratch that. I'll talk to you all over the weekend for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.